What's up? What's up? How are
Sorry,
you?
this is like crazy right now.
How are you?
I'm good. Somebody's like spam calling me.
What is something that you've come across that you feel is somewhat useful?
Um, I don't know. Sorry, this is like actually crazy right now.
Did you want to ask me questions? Or because maybe you're distracted.
Sure. Um, I don't know.
If you did know a question to ask, ooh, what is something that you want me to expand on that maybe I skipped over?
Mm,
Have you read Julia Cameron's book, The Artist's Way, where
no.
you don't start from zero, you start from someone else's momentum. So that's the magic trick that you think that I'm doing, which is where my creativity seems endless
Mhm.
because I'm DJing other things together. That's Julia Cameron. That's how I'm doing it. Is I'm
Mhm.
DJing two things, bam, a new thing, and then bam, money by hunting a problem that I have a thesis for, which is
Mhm.
what a VC is, which is I'm going to guess that this is a problem. And in this problematic world, there are problems everywhere.
Yo.
And when there's problems everywhere, we just have to manage our own brain as we hunt for one problem. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just chaos.
It's chaos everywhere. It's
Yup.
chaos everywhere. Yeah. What's something that you do to stay mentally healthy?
Mm, avoid people.
Because people take away your energy or people distract
Yeah.
you?
Take away all my energy. That's yeah.
Yeah. Because the reason for that is because people do take it's not introvert extrovert. It
hmm
people call it that, but they're trying to misdiagnose it,
Yeah.
which is the reason for that is that networking's kind of busted. People steal energy because it's like where if you're not in a good place, you're kind of gonna make other people crappy. Do you agree or do you not
hmm
agree? Yeah.
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 Definitely.
Sorry, this is like crazy right now.
Do you realize that when people say crazy, they actually mean cliche?
It's hard to think that I'm live with the Larry Chang.
Too complimentary, but compliments normally do melt me. So let's say this call already ended. Do you like how I'm doing time distortion? Do you know
Yo.
what time distortion is? So you know how sometimes when you're at a restaurant and you're like, "Oh my god, there's 18,000 choices." But then you order the food and then
Yo.
you're like, "Why didn't I just get the Larry
Yeah.
Chang double cheeseburger? I'm at a restaurant called Larry Chang's double cheeseburger and I
hmm
order the vegan salad," right?
Yeah.
So imagine this conversation already ended. "Oh, I should have talked about this. What would
hmm
this be?" Do you like the time distortion of that?
Yeah.
This conversation just ended. And then you say, ah, and then you breathe and you're like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
What should we have talked about? What should you have asked? Thank you for the compliment, by the way. It just ended. You're taking a nap, and then now you're in your nap. You're in your better version of yourself. Oh my god. Oh my
What should
god.
I ask?
Right? And then you're like, oh well, in my head we had. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps right now. In my head, I had this. In my head, our conversation went like this.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, can we do a
Like, yeah.
do-over? Right? Okay, so what is that?
I don't know. Maybe about the last live you did.
The questions, the crazy good questions thing.
Yeah, like the ones like not to ask or whatever.
Yeah, where you ask a question and you got to determine if that's a crazy good question or a crazy bad
Yeah.
question. Okay. The reason that that went well is I'm using a cheat, and that cheat is the the cheater of all cheaters, which is I'm telling you how I'm doing the magic trick. It's from a book. Would you like to pay me $80,000 for the book? And people are like,
I know.
rich people are like, yeah. Rich people are like, ooh, I can do 800K.
Yo.
And then poor people are like, I don't know. So then the idea is questions, because it was empowering questions to ask, crazy good questions.
Yeah.
So then the crazy good questions would be page 62, page 64, page 67. Do you have an Etsy store? Do you have an arts and crafts store? What makes you entrepreneurial?
No, but I sell my bracelets like in person at like local craft fairs and stuff.
Okay. The reason that that's awesome is the the precursor to questions is, do you know how when people say no to your art, you're like,
Yep.
oh my god, what the heck, you said no. But if you sell somebody else's pile of turd, you'll be like, haha, I can't believe I made this much money selling
Yeah.
a pile of somebody else's turd.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 99% of the work you've already done because you've tried to sell people. And also, Y Combinator, they never want to talk to the people that buy their stuff. So you even
Yep.
having exactly. You even having
Yeah.
a table saying, my name is, you can redact your name. You don't have to say your name here, but you look like you're using your name. So
I am.
okay, you can use your alias or whatever, but it's, I'm showing up. In feminism, we have that thing of, will we show up to be our authentic selves? Will we
Yep.
show up? Yeah, and you already have. So relax. You've already done 99% of the work. Now we just need to sell somebody else's pile of turd as an
Yeah.
exercise, which is, you asked about the questions thing for crazy good questions to ask. That's page 62. That's page 64. That's page 67. I know. Well, why do you laugh?
I don't know. It's like, yeah.
The reason
Yeah.
you laugh a little bit might be because, oh my God, you memorized it. Is that a little bit of why you laughed or no?
Yeah, it kind of is
It
actually.
kind of is, right? It kind of
Yep.
is. So that's the reaction that you are going to do to other people. That's how the magic trick works,
Okay.
right? Where, like, you have friends that are your age. Don't tell me how old you are. I'm assuming you're over 18. Yeah. So when we are talking to people that are our age plus or minus one, or adults that are fossils, what we want to do is we want to not moderate our self, but everybody does it. Like when you talk to your grandparents, you're
Yeah.
going to talk to grandparents. So what you're doing with questions is you're doing the biggest life hack ever, which is you're going to empower people with questions, or you're going to life hack questions. The best question, do you remember the best question you're supposed to ask? Do you remember that?
No.
It was, can you repeat that? So let's say you're at class
Can
and
you repeat that again?
you don't even say repeat that again. You don't even raise your hand. You jerk your hand up and you say, can you repeat that? That's
Mm-hmm.
the best question because it's a statement, but you're also taking no risk. And this is the
Mm-hmm.
value of this. This is the value of this, which is that's the value, which is, you know, those lectures that they'll do at school where some random alum will come in or whatever, and then you'll say,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like the randoms.
wait, what'd you say?
Like the random things.
Yep. Nobody looks up the speaker, nobody Googles, blah, 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 blah. You sit front row, and then ideally, you want to be the person. Don't tell me the school that you go to. Don't tell me if you're done with school. But the life hack, you want to be the person at school where you invite people. Me, I'm not going to come to your school to speak, but you invite another person.
Mm-hmm.
That's how to get kind of a job offer. Did you see my session on how to speak at a conference that you're not invited to as an unemployed person?
I think I did. I'm
The
not sure if I
that's
did.
a yeah, they all run together, right? But the net result of that is such easy shiitake, which is write 11 questions for the author that you're inviting to speak. You just ask AI, what would Larry Chang ask this author? Hey, what would you, I know it's, why you laughed. Why did you think it was funny? Because it is funny, but why did you laugh?
Because it's like asking AI and stuff.
It's the easiest stuff. This is why social media and networking is broken, is it became
Mm-hmm.
so easy to do that people didn't do it. And then people, like a heat-seeking missile, they lost their ability to do that because they had a technological device do that. And now they're screwed. Like now they're
Yup.
screwed. Yeah, now they're screwed. Now they're screwed. So with the question thing, do you see why it's just like my pinned tweet, which is you want to take math class before math class? Because the random speaker coming into school, they're
Yeah.
going to not be Googled. It's too brown
Mm-hmm.
nosy, it's too kiss butt. But that doesn't really matter if people who are your age, plus or minus 6 months, think that you're a kiss ass, you're a brown nose, you're a goody two shoes, because the way that athletics works at the Division 1 football level is you want to be sitting in the front row.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be sitting in the front row, what I call first chair entrepreneurship or first chair. So when you sell your arts and crafts stuff, what else have you sold that is entrepreneurial?
Um, I also like crochet. Yeah, I know, right? How old of me?
No. Do you have a resume that you've used to get part-time jobs?
Yeah.
Okay. I asked that because when you can do a table, which is okay, so it's Saturday night at the farmer's, Saturday day at the farmer's market, or at your city, don't say your city, but your city's local music festival.
Yeah.
Oh, would you like to showcase, arts and crafts stuff?
This and this.
We're doing barbecue right next door, right? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So now what you do is you do what I did, which is I made an obnoxious amount of money doing tabling. And you can see why, like, it's funny because it's always money, money, money. But
Yeah.
there's no better score than last year. I will dox myself, the 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 last fling. What the last fling was Labor Day weekend in my city. I worked as a part-time job. I went from like no dollars per hour to making obscene amounts of money selling cars during the
Yeah.
last fling. Like, whoever thought about selling cars,
Like, yeah.
right? Think about that. Like, it's obnoxious. And then I was like, I
Yeah.
need to
It's
get
like,
some. What are you saying?
it's like, I feel like it's always like that. Like, if you start out, like, the first couple of days, it's not always gonna, like, be making a lot of money. It's like,
But then next year, you think, how can I make that better? And then now you've got a sequel. Now you've got, because you did last year, don't say the city, but like last year's Austin Film Festival, or last year's Austin City Limits, or last year's
yeah.
film festival, South by Southwest. And
Mm-hmm.
then all you do is look ahead on the mother scratching calendar to be like, this is just the last fling. It's just for
Yo.
corn. And it's the same thing. And then you're like, okay, well, last year I sold, what did I sell? Corn on the cob. And then I wanted to sell dental floss for Dr. Lagios. Come on, that's
Like,
hilarious. Come on, that's hilarious.
I,
Is that
I,
hilarious?
yes.
Come on, who sells dental floss? I would pay, rich people would pay $5 for dental floss, because when you eat corn on the cob, you're like, oh my God, I don't have
Like,
any dental floss, right?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then what better advertisement for Dr. Lagios? By the way, okay, Leah Lagios was Fuego hot. Dr. Lagios was her dad. I'm like, hey, do you want to hand out free dental floss? And he's like, are you a high school student? Yeah. Leah's a grade older than me. Dr. Lagios, you want to give me free dental floss? That's funny, right? You're eating corn,
Yeah.
right?
Like,
It's funny.
actually.
And I could see Dr. Lagios' dental office from the last fling. Isn't that hilarious?
I know. Like, it just makes sense, you know?
Tell me it doesn't make sense. Why don't old people come up with this stuff? Dr. Lagios was literally like, are you even in high school? Are you creeping on my daughter? I'm like, your daughter's a year older than me. I think she's my tutor for something. And he's like, why are you so big?
And it's, yeah.
Yeah. And so corn on the cob, and then you don't make any money, if I'm going to be honest. Well, I mean, you actually make a lot of money selling corn on the cob,
Yeah.
because corn's like free, because I didn't know that America subsidized corn. But then selling cars,
It's
come
different
on.
story.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
And then you have a dealership not in hometown. You ask for a dealership 50 miles away going, would you like to sell cars
Yeah.
in your competitor's literally backyard? Come on. Come on
Like
now.
that's like a whole different story right there.
It's a whole different genius thing. And then you can see why I would graduate with the highest starting salary, right? You can see that, because
Yeah.
you're like, are you sure you're a kid? And then you never tell people. I mean, I'm going to give advice for men, but people, is you don't want to tell people how young you are, which is why when I wanted to try to win Entrepreneur of the Year, my mentor's like, no. I'm like, fuck that guy. Screw that Mark McCormack. Screw that Mark McCormack. I know better than him. Yeah. You don't want to tell people how young you are because people
Yeah,
will constantly.
it's just like a rule, honestly.
Uh-huh. Um, oh, Bitcoin. What do you and your friends think about Bitcoin?
Uh, a lot of things.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
if you don't want to answer, that's fine. What do you think of Vanderbilt University? Do you think that that's a good school? How about Duke?
I
How about
think it,
Northwestern?
I think it's an okay school, I guess.
That's
I
what I
wouldn't put it
think.
at I wouldn't put it at like the highest stakes because it's not the best. Like
What do you think of Stanford University?
I think honestly that's a good school.
Okay, so what if I say learn learn class at Harvard before you go to Harvard? Like, what is your reaction to that?
It would be like, oh my god, like just yeah. It would
But do you think that you'd feel imposter complex because you didn't get into Harvard and now you're buying the textbook for Harvard and studying Harvard before you go to Harvard?
yeah, it would kind of be like buying all the stuff before getting.
Okay, changing gears. Even though you're supposed to be asking me questions, I'm learning too much. I'm going to keep asking until you interrupt me. Feel free. I consent to you interrupting me at any time. What
Okay.
has been your best YouTube video, both giving YouTube content and getting knowledge? What has been your best YouTube experience?
Honestly, I think going around and watching all like these entrepreneurs and like crafts people because we like share same thing, I guess.
Yeah. Is there a
And sorry.
no, go. I was interrupting
And
you.
I feel like I gain a lot of like tips and like tricks from that because then I get to know more about like selling stuff and what to make to sell, I guess.
Right, right. Gauging market demand. Nice. Are there any channels that you bookmark, subscribe to, notify to, anything like that?
Uh, Passionate Kelsey, probably never heard of her,
No,
but
that's
yeah.
fine. No.
Her Mariah Elizabeth and Nerdy Crafter.
Were you surprised that I knew about Etsy?
Not really, no.
Okay. Do you know what Web 12 is?
No.
Do you have a website?
Oh my god, I just like showed my face.
Oh. Do you know what Web 12 is? Do you know do you have a website?
No, I don't.
Okay, so this is an advantage like learning about Web 3, Web 4, Web 5 right after 2 seconds after you find out what Web 2 is.
Hmm.
So what Web 12 is in the same way that you're currently networking with me, who won't level you up, but this is how, because I asked myself the question, how can this phone conversation be the most valuable phone conversation of January? Do you like how that's funny? Because it's January 8th, the bar's pretty low, which
Yeah.
is what if you helped Passionate Kelsey or Mariah Elizabeth? Because what if you help them en route to surpassing them? Do you see how genius of a question that is?
Hmm.
Why do
Yeah.
you laugh? You should laugh, but why do you laugh? You should be
Because it's like
laughing.
it's honestly a good question to ask, I feel like.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I wouldn't respond to that. I'd be like, hell yeah, I'm gonna help them out. Like,
Wait. What do you mean you wouldn't respond? You as Kelsey wouldn't respond, or you as Elizabeth wouldn't respond?
no,
What do you mean?
like I would like respond and I'd be like, yeah, I'm totally on the board to like help you.
I'm confused as to who you are, and that's a good thing. Are you talking about you, Emily, or
I'm talking about me, myself, like Emily. Yeah.
do you see how like you changed? You literally changed. That's a good thing because you're literally transforming right now over a conversation. Do you see what I'm talking about? Or you don't
Mhm.
see what I'm talking about?
I mean, I kind of do, yeah.
Because do you see how you changed? Do you see how you changed after the empowering question? Do you see how you changed? I see how you changed. Where literally had to ask you, who are you right now? You know how
Yeah.
sometimes when you're blah, blah, and you're like, who are you right now? Who are you
Hmm.
right now?
Yeah.
I was seriously not blowing sunshine. I literally did not know who you were because you were en route to passing Kelsey and Mariah. This is
Hmm.
how Web 12. I'm going to bullet point. I'm going to bullet point because I'm annoying. Your website that is currently at 0, it's going to go to 12.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. And I would do it on WordPress.
Hmm.
You're welcome. You're supposed to say thank you. You don't have to
Yeah.
say thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just like lagging out because I'm like looking at the comments right now.
Oh, no,
It's
no, no,
like,
no, no, no. You don't want to do that because this is how I ace my lives. Do you notice how good I am on lives, right?
yeah. Like,
Okay. I'm not going to ask you if you think I'm good. I know I'm great because I'm
mm,
talking to one person and you're going to get confused if you talk to two people. This is why my lives, it looks like you're eavesdropping. You don't want to have 7 people in your head. Okay, so
yeah.
I'm literally retarded. I don't know if you know this. I've said the most retarded things. I never would have gotten into University of Illinois, let alone Stanford, if I weren't literally the best athlete that anyone's ever met.
Hmm.
But then I got there and I didn't say, "Oh, negative." I'm like, "Okay, I'm the dumbest person here, so what? I'm going to make a go of it," which is email, publish, post. Are you taking notes? It doesn't matter. I'm taking notes for you. Did you write that down? No? Yes?
Yeah.
That's what you're doing. That's Web 12. I'm walking you through how to make 2.1 units of money, 2.3, excuse me, 2.3 units of money per unit of time. I got to write that down. 2.3 units.
Yep, I just wrote it now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Email, publish, post, which is, you know how all my lives seem to run together? And you're like, how does this guy even make money? And then when I drop the money, people are like,
Oh my god.
oh my God, right? Because people are like, oh my God, are you joking? Oh my
Yeah.
God, oh my God, what do I have to pay you? I'm like, you can
Hmm.
just buy me a Rolex. And then some people will be like, oh, I'm going to buy you a nicer watch than a Rolex. I'm like, why don't you first make your chunk, your
Like,
tranche? Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Because 2.3 units, all my YouTube lives run together. So that's why you're going to hashtag in a way that people your age, plus or minus 20, plus or minus 50, can't do, won't do. It's hashtag. And the reason you hashtag is, you know how like when I'm talking, I never lose my train of thought. Have you ever noticed that? Or you
Yeah.
just,
Like, it's
okay,
constant. Yeah.
it's what?
It's constant. Like,
It's constant. And you got to understand that I'm actually, when I say I'm reading from a script, I'm literally making it up so that way I don't intimidate people by being the
mhm.
smartest human on the planet. Because when I'm like, oh, I read on the script, I read on the script, that's off the cuff. That's called mental palace. The
Mhm.
way I do it is I don't just hashtag your money. I curate a connected conversation of hashtag the way that Chris Messina meant. Hashtags are broken, problem. Other people use it as an exclamation point. Solution, just connect, 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 connect. Passionate Kelsey. Ooh, I'm getting goosebumps. Ooh, I am. You know what? Darn it. I'm no longer retarded. Oh, wait, I still am retarded. This is something that a retard can do. You know that person who's got, we won't talk about retarded stuff. I consent to other people calling me retarded. So what you're doing is you're doing Passionate Kelsey connected to your website. You're doing Mariah
Okay.
Elizabeth connected to your website. This is one web page. This is how to organize your treasure map, which
Mhm.
is via hashtags, which is I spelled treasure map, trasher map. It's hard to talk and take notes. That's okay.
It is.
It
That's why
is,
I
right?
never like concentrate.
Right? Where you're like, my name is Larry. What do you think when I say Ed Chen, Bruce Wang, Larry Chang, Tim Chang, John Teo, Larry Chang? What do you think when I say that?
Mm, not entirely sure.
That response is the perfect response. So, Passionate Kelly, you're running an external API, hashtag external API.
Also,
Yeah?
sorry,
No.
I have to go eat dinner soon.
Yeah. This wraps up in under 90 seconds. So, like a person with no IQ necessary, you're taking stuff that Mariah Elizabeth did, and then you see a video, you write it, and then you
Mm-hmm.
do it. So you see a video, and then you embed her video by email publish posting. So you watch a Mariah Elizabeth video. Hey, this is how to showcase at a table. You use levels, you use Joe Dispenza's book, whatever she's
Mm-hmm.
saying, you say, I read it. And then
Yeah.
you said, my name is, in my bring it with a duck, which is, you're Mariah Elizabeth, I'm Larry Chang, I added a duck, I'm selling this Yeti, I'm selling this Yeti, I'm selling
Mm-hmm.
more Yeti than Yeti, I'm trying to sell Yeti. That's a web page. So she benefits because people will be like, oh my God, I didn't know who Passionate Kelsey was before EP brought them up. This
Yeah.
is your web page. Imagine if you had 50,000 web pages. Imagine if you had 50,000 web pages. Imagine if
Yeah.
you had 12. It would
Yeah.
benefit.
That'd be awesome. Anyway.
I'm glad we got a chance to talk. I'm
Yeah.
glad. I'm
Thank you.
glad. I'm waving profusely in case you're not looking at the camera. I'll talk to you soon. Catching up on comments. But then again, Larry seems to be the king. No idea what we're talking about. You may not know, but another person may know. Are you telling me I'm asking dumb questions? What? 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 Somebody needs to watch my video on asking slightly better questions, not being a crab in a pot. I think that video was the best video that has ever been in the history of video or YouTube. I honor, I honor, I honor my talent. Imagine how good I am at basketball, football, baseball. Because I suck at this YouTube thing. I suck at it. Right? Imagine how good I am at sports and engineering. Oh my God. Maybe we could do a YouTube video where I'm just doing engineering shit. That would get even fewer views. How about a video where I'm playing sports? Did you not think that that video was amazing? What is wrong with you? Why do you call your username Cobra King? Hello, as the number one smartest human on the planet, okay? I'm above everybody. That includes Sam Altman, Peter Thiel, and a certain friend who I can't say, but I'll give you a hint. It's my Eskimo brother. Have you seen that video where Larry Bird and Kobe Bryant, they're like, I'm going to go ahead and just beat you left-handed. What's up? Okay, here's somebody that has seen me shoot shots and make every shot. You see, when I'm in confined quarters, shooting a basketball on a wood floor or even outdoors, it's super easy because the floor is level in the United States of America. Concrete or surface, it's like a tennis court. It's not like playing basketball in the Dominican where there's literally a rock where the 3-point line is or the free throw line. We're talking in America. And don't even get me started about a gym, like a wood floor. It's perfect. It's perfect. Maybe there's a little bit of dust on it. It's perfectly even. And the dust, it's uniform. I can literally look at a wood floor and say, that basket, it's 2 inches lower than it normally should be. When the first swish goes in, I can gauge tension in the rim. It's hard to say the word rim and tension and not have the conversation go expand into rim and tension. I I am talking about the tension of the basket rim. Why? Because the basket, it's too big. Like my dad said, Larry, stop dominating the little people who are bad at sports. You should have to play basketball with a higher than 10-foot rim. You make it look like the rim's too low. Exactly. This is where you now understand what now everybody understands, which is reverse trash talk Tom Brady. I'm not going to say that Tom Brady Sr. hit us ground balls. I'm not going to say that tall Chinese guys from the Bay Area all look the same. But how do you not recognize me from being good at baseball, Tom Brady? Because it was literally across the street from Pacific Athletic Club. You're now surprised that I'm good at basketball because haven't you seen me play baseball? Right? So when I was beating Tom Brady, he was like, when do you play defense? I'm like, I'm DEI. I'm a defensively excellent infielder. You just stacked your team, and now I got to try to beat you plus 3 other D1 athletes. I got 2 dudes who are going to be getting Social Security it looks like in 5 years, okay? Pacific Athletic Club, it's a club for multimillionaires to play basketball against other multimillionaires. Have I told you that it's kind of a nice health club? Pacific Athletic Club, Tom Brady. Unlimited guests, okay. Guess who the biggest jerks are to play basketball with? Guess who the biggest jerks are? That would be D1 football players. You see, football players at Arriaga Center for Sports and Recreation, they think that basketball should be a contact sport. What? The reason I play basketball is I don't want to touch people, or else I would have been all state in wrestling, okay? Like, how else can you get 4 letters? How else do you get 4 letters? I don't want to touch dudes, okay? Call me a product of childhood trauma, okay? I don't like to be touched, okay? Don't like to be touched. D1 football players in basketball, they think they're playing football. And they jump out of the gym because you're just doing the Tom Brady 5 dots drill. The Mr. Kraft, Robert Kraft slander is not to be tolerated. That's Tom Brady. So I'm going to go dunk on Tom Brady after intercepting a Tom Brady pass. I'm going to dunk. Tom Brady, you said you were going to stop playing when you could no longer dunk. Am I the only one taking notes when Tom Brady talks? Because it feels like the only person taking notes when Larry Chiang talks is Tom Brady. That's okay. That's okay. This was a pretty good Q&A. I took enough notes for the both of us, which is I stole and intercepted a pass from Tom Brady. I am talking while losing. Why? Because I'm strapped with 3 senior citizens. One dude is literally about to collect Social Security. Don't even get me to rehash my Michael Jordan story. We're still talking about Tom Brady. You see, Tom Brady, he loves to stack the team. You see, Tom Brady, Tom Brady, he was going to get dunked on. It was going to be a pick 6 with a dunk. It's not that I love dunking, because I actually hate ankle biters. This is how you know I dunk, because I don't like dunking, because beta males, they try to take out my ankles. Why would I want to dunk? Yeah. Tom Brady. This is where Tom Brady met Larry Chiang for the first time, the 10th time. I intercepted a pass. It's going to be a pick 6. I'm going to dunk it because we're losing by 6, 7 points. It's games to 11. What fucked up court doesn't play 1s and 2s? If there is no 3-point shot, I basically am production traded. It's like chemical castration, but for points. Because I drain threes. Why am I even having to shoot a layup? Layups are stupid. Dunking, if I'm going to be honest, dunking's stupid. Dunking is like, oh, I'm going to try to go. Yeah, dunking's stupid. Dunking's stupid. Dunking is stupid. I am going to dunk because it's a pick 6. Tom Brady. Have I mentioned that I intercepted a pass against Tom Brady in basketball? I have mentioned it. Brady, let's go for a walk. Dunking. Brady decides he's winning by 4, 5, 6 points in a game to 11. They've got 9 points. This is a meaningless dunk. But this is how you know that Tom Brady is a psychopath. He decides to break his right wrist in a meaningless game of pickup. He's about to break his right wrist. He's about to break his wrist. It's dumb. It's dumb because it's dangerous. Because after you dunk, people try to they try to sprain your ankle, and then you get fat because you haven't seen how much I eat. Okay, so Tom Brady, breakaway. I'm way ahead of him. He decides to foul me, no ball, arm, face, chest, dick. He fouls my whole body. He basically sprains his wrist because I'm dunking from the right side. He fouls me so hard. I know this because my arms are broken, my face is broken, my chest is broken, and my dick. Do you know how hard it is to break my dick? It's indestructible by definition of it being cartilage. I look at him, he looks at me like, are you going to kill me right now? Because you should kill me because I'm a psychopath. I'm sorry for tackling you. I look at him and I look at his wrist and I'm like, did you break your wrist just now? And he's like stunned because he's like, why are you being nice to me? You should be killing me right now. How did you even land on your feet? It's because I'm always looking for little ankle biters. Tom Brady, he's 6'4.5". Only with yoga is he 6'5.5". Because that mother scratcher, he's like 6'6" now. How well do I know Tom Brady? That's what happens also when you're tall, is you can elongate. I know. I look at his wrist, his right wrist. I'm like, did you just break your wrist? Because my arm, my dick, and my chest, everything's broken right now. Am I throbbing? Am I throbbing? Is because my dick is literally broken right now. You touched my dick. Did you break your wrist? I had said that to him to his face. He starts laughing because I'm pattern interrupting. Why? Because I've killed people before. It's not a good idea. Killing Tom Brady then probably would not have helped my career. My arms are broken. My dick's broken. Everything's broken. Is it swollen right now? Is my dick swollen right now? Because I think my dick's broken. He starts laughing uncontrollably because he's like embarrassed. Do you know how hard it is to psychologically embarrass Tom Brady? He has never forgotten what reverse trash talk is. That is reverse trash talk. You see, you guys thinking that I can't dunk or don't have fast twitch muscles or Larry's just 5'5". I'm not going to say I can stand underneath the rim and dunk. I'm not going to say that. What I will say is, do you even watch Tim Ferriss videos, my friend who does 4-Hour Work Week, because he interviewed knees over toes. Enjoy 7 more unretirements coming from Tom Brady. And I quote, Larry, I'm going to keep playing basketball until I can no longer dunk. Why am I the only person who writes down genius shit that my mentee, Tom Brady, say? Why is Tom Brady the only person who writes down my genius shit? Is my shit not genius enough for you? I need it to be more genius. Okay, okay, okay. Larry, are you saying you don't have a vertical leap? Yeah. Larry, I've been to 400 of your YouTube lives. I should have made 400K, but I've made zero. I'm watching a person who's under 30 years old about to be a billionaire. My vagina hurts, Larry. My vagina hurts. It's chapter 11, hashtag CHA11SXP. We can keep gossiping about my vertical, or we can gossip about famous people. That would be Michael Jordan 2X. Do you like the double Jordan jerseys? I know. It's quite a nice touch. Not gonna lie to you because I wouldn't, because truth, it's stranger than fiction. You see, Mike Jordan, he loves baseball. He loves baseball. He also loves Larry Chiang. You can't make it up. I'm actually super charming in person. Mark McCormack, Mark Marquez, Augie Garrido, Irv Grausbeck, Steven Zumdahl. I am more octogenarian than the five of them combined. I'm competitive in being, I'm competitive. And I'm coming up on the heels of Rusty Filter. Rusty, like Stanford baseball coach, who's head coach at Santa Clara University. He's the father-in-law to my mentor. Have I ever mentioned who my mentor is? Brendan Beck. Uh, yeah. Brady. Jordan. Jordan Brady. Oh, I like that. Jordan Brady Chiang. Jordan Brady Chiang. I like that. Why am I the only one learning here? Jordan Brady Chiang. That's hilarious. Jordan Brady Chiang is a perfect name for a girl. Although some girls would name their daughter Big Wang Chang, which is also a really good name. Big. Jordan. Hey, Mike, Mr. Jordan, do you want to play one-on-one? Really? Cool. Here, Larry, you can have ball first. The fuck? Do you know my name? Michael Jordan. You know my name? True story. You may not believe the Tom Brady story. You may not believe Mike Jordan, but know that they know my first name and my last name. Larry, go ahead and take ball first. What the fuck? What the fuck? Am I getting punked here? Because how do you know who my name? How do you know who I am? I'm Larry. What? What? Now I'm all out of sorts. What the fuck? What the fuck? I drained 3 threes right in front of him. Jordan is pissed. He is, I've never seen a person more angry. I'm like, you know who I am? You know who I am? I'm honored. Mr. Jordan, it's Mike. Ball in. Bam, bam, bam. It's a game to 3. He is like, nobody will ever believe you. Nobody will ever believe you. Nobody will ever believe you. I'm like, what just happened? What just happened was I beat Michael Jordan because one, I didn't have to play any D. Tom Brady's right. I can't play any D. I don't think that there should be any defense in basketball. I don't like touching people. I don't like backpedaling. Defense, okay? Defense, it's gay, okay? It's gay. It's gay to have a dude back down. And I'm not talking Ken Goff gay, because he's a personal friend. And thank you for VIP entree into Silicon Valley Gay Mafia. Thank you. Because if you need me to play with you in the post, we can bang down in the post. We can bang. Bam, bam, bam. Game over. Jordan goes from friendly Mike, friendly Mr. Jordan, to the most angry human I think I've ever seen in the history of angry humans. He did not believe that I just drained three pointers. Mike, we play together. I have one facet to my game. It's no dunking, even though I can, because I'm not going to go into ankle biters, right? I don't like being touched, and I don't want my ankles getting nibbled on by little people. Oh, I had to foul you hard. You're just so tall and you jump out of the gym. I had to. I had to. You fucking cunt. You just sprained my ankle. Clint, professor at Stanford Engineering, Clint. What the fuck are you trying to sprain my ankle for a fifth time? You fucking cunt. You cunt of a human. You sprain my ankle. I am, in that instance, 1/10th, 1/20th as mad as when Jordan got beat. So, me getting my ankle sprained by a Stanford professor named Clint, okay, whatever he is, not an entrepreneur in residence, that's Larry Chiang. It's Clint the rando. It's the rando whose wife is an administrator, and now you're gonna backdoor with a +1 into being a Stanford professor. What? What? Him spraining my ankle 3 to 8 times. That's bad. I get mad. Jordan's level of anger is 100 times my anger at my ankle getting sprained. I just jacked up 3 threes. I won. Jordan marches off. True story. I never told anyone I beat him. That's one of the reasons I didn't tell people I beat him, is because I've never seen anybody that angry. I've never seen anybody that angry. It looked like he just lost game 7. It looked like he would have to play a game 7 and then lost on a last second shot. I drained 3 threes. Have I told you I'm a baseball player? I love to drain threes. That was a good shot. My shot selection is good. I'm going to heat check. 2 days later, we're at PF Chang's because PF Chang's, it's delightfully affordable Chinese food, high quality at some super affordable prices. So we're downstairs of 1030 North Clark Street at PF Chang's. I doubt if you've ever hit a three-pointer. I've got a rim. I literally brought the rim down. I got a rim right there. Do you know how big the basket is compared to the ball? For you, the basket could be 5 times bigger. That's because I need to have confidence like black, white, or Hispanic people. I need to get that level of confidence. That's what makes the game 7 joke funny, because he's never played in a game 7. If he were to play in a game 7 and then lose on a game winning shot, that's how angry he would be. Now we're on the same page. I have never seen anybody more angry. Clint Corver, Stanford Engineering, whatever, pseudo professor, whatever, PhD. He is an ankle sprainer waiting to happen all the time. He loves being underneath the person jumping. Are you convinced now? It doesn't matter. Which is, we're at PF Chang's. Mike comes in going, what kind of lies is Chang spreading about me right now? What kind of lies is he spreading about me? Remember, this is 2 days after I won. And everyone's like, oh, hey, Mike, we got a bunch of food. And then he's like, confused. He's confused. And he screams it again. He's like, what kind of lies has Chang been spreading? And then people are like, Mike, what's wrong with you? Are you not hungry? Are you hypoglycemic? What's wrong with you? And then Jordan looks at me, he looks at everybody else, and he goes, you could see the look on his face. I remember it like it was yesterday. He goes, did Larry Chiang not tell people that I lost to him in one-on-one? He came to that realization, and I could see his gears. I can see him working through. This is the first time in the history of basketball and his life that he got beat and the person didn't tell people. This is why Jordan remembers who I am. Fast forward, not even 2 years, we're at Stanford baseball plus 2 miles. It's called Diamondbacks Spring Training Facility. When I travel, I love to show people, oh my God, Chinese people are actually some of the best basketball players. Are you half black? Because you're bubble butt. You got butt, dude. You got back. Like you're good at basketball. We're at the Village, right across from Diamondbacks facility. Guess who shows up? Jordan. I don't know if he's on retirement 3 or, but he's still Jordan. People are like, oh my God, there's Mike. Jordan goes, well, I see Larry Chiang here. This court must be good. Everyone's like, how do you know Jordan? This is why trolls troll, because they can't, they see it. They see it and they can't believe it. I can imagine what happened when Jesus showed himself to 500 people rising, because his people are like, I see it, I don't believe it. Larry, did you just compare yourself to Jesus? Yeah, because I get it. That's why I love Jesus so much, because he sounds like an obnoxious, hilarious Jew that I kind of want to hang out with. I mean, who has a best friend who's not supposedly or allegedly a prostitute? I would say prostitutorial misconduct, but that's for a different session that I already did. I enjoyed it, you guys. I enjoyed you. If you want to help yourself, go find a future live stream, click like, so that way I know that you have a brain that's somewhat in the on position. Arizona Diamondbacks, Scottsdale, Village, Village, Village basketball court. You absolute retard. There's no basketball court in the Diamondbacks arena. That would be spring training Diamondbacks facility. Scottsdale. Scott like your last boyfriend. Dale like your future boyfriend. Scottsdale. Oh, wait. I thought I was on mute. Sorry about that. all the Easter eggs, all the Easter eggs for people that have time preference. You see, what an Easter egg is, oh, I thought it was over. You made me think it was over. It's over when it's over. It's not over until you get these Easter eggs. Sharing entrepreneur tips. Question was, what has been the most valuable YouTube content? Which is tips on selling. That would be by Emily Palmer in a Q&A. 2, videos about making. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you saying executing is amazing? Yeah, because Emily Palmer said Passionate Kelsey, Mariah Elizabeth. I'm not going to say that Kelsey and Mariah get to be millionaires because of me. I'm saying I'm going to forget their names and somebody's going to give me credit for them being a billionaire. This is just how Silicon Valley works. You just point to the tallest, highest, prettiest poppy, and you're like, yeah, 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 Larry Chiang, he's something else. Because this is my magic trick. It's the easiest thing ever. This is how the magic trick works. Brady, you're a good dog. You want to go for a walk? Do you need a poo? Brady, Brady, hey, will you drink some water? Oh, good boy. You want to drink some water? I'm going to take you for a poo. Brady, drink some water. Hey, hey, I see you. No, 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 no. Drink some water. Come on. Come on. People want to see you drink water. You're so cute when you drink water. Come on. Come on, drink some water. Yeah. People can hear you when you drink water. Come on, they're both full too. Brady, come on. Drink some water. Brady, if you drink water, you can pee more, and then more girl dogs will be able to sniff their way. No, 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 no. Come on, drink some water. Brady, you know you want to pee more. The more you drink, the more you pee. Come on. Come on, drink some water. I'm going to take you for a walk. Web 12. Web 12. That's all you got to do. Question. How many web pages does your web page have? How many web pages does your website have? We're recapping. You don't have to be sorry. You don't have to be sorry. Not at all. You're perfect. Because we're talking about Web 12. We're talking about a website. We're talking about the laughter, which is the interruption of the expected, which is, oh my God, I didn't know that I should definitely use WordPress to go from 0 to 12,000 web pages. Why? There aren't enough Saturdays to sell shit. The reason that's funny, it's funny on 10 levels because there are never enough Saturdays. Me, guess how many Saturdays per night? Guess how many Saturday nights per night? Guess how many Saturdays I have per year? Guess. Here's the problem. Other people don't have enough Saturdays to sell jewelry. They don't have enough Saturdays to sell arts and crafts. There are not ever enough Saturdays or Sundays. This is why bankruptcy happens, where you say, oh, I ran out of money before I ran out of days. This is why we want to have a lot of web pages. Are you trying to tell me that the Scottsdale facility doesn't have the Diamondbacks or the Rockies? Yeah. You're okay. You're okay. A lot of people get that confused because the stadium is in Phoenix and the spring training facility is in Scottsdale. A lot of people get that confused. A lot of people get that confused. What we're talking about is eliminating all confusion, perfectly on script. Email, publish, post. The reason it's perfectly on script is that's what happens when you use WordPress. Don't try to cross the innovation chasm using anything other than Matt Mullenweg's WordPress, which is $0 open source software. You're welcome. You're welcome. Web 12. Do you like that recap? You like that recap? Because furthering the recap, 2.3 units of money. Furthering the recap, Web 12 is, what if you took notes during lives and then emailed it to your website because you email, publish, post? Do you see how your 2 hours invested turns into potential money? That's where you make Kelsey and you make Mariah recognize you because you are a standout. Nobody watches videos and does a book report. AI could do that for you. Do you want to automate it? No, I don't like money, Larry. Cool. Thanks for telling me that you don't like money. That's what you do with a video that you watch, is you use AI or you write it out yourself, 12 sentences, and then you embed the YouTube video for Kelsey. Mariah, she does a video. You write 12 sentences. Larry, Mariah has almost as many videos as you. Should I do it for all 4,500 using AI? Now you understand when I see a company and then I say, what if me and 2 CS majors were to double your company? I'm not going to say 3-way, Jordan, Chiang, Jeter, because I was there watching Jeter and Jordan come up with a Jordan 7, where Jeter said to Jordan, hey, I love these Jordan 7s. Can I put a baseball cleat on the bottom of them? I'd wear them during games. Oh my God, am I the non-employee co-founder of Nike Baseball? Wow. I'm honored to know myself with myself taking notes. Wait a minute. Larry, did you just show me how to not be narcissistic because you love money so much that you want me to have some money? Oh my God. That's not narcissism. That's prostitutorial. Treasure map. Enough said. External API. That's Jordan and Jeter and Chiang co-founding Nike Baseball. Have you seen Jordan football? That's a thing. It's called Jordan football. I didn't make that up. I told Mike, not via text message, hey, I'm at Nike Chicago. Why is the Jordan 6, why is it in Kobe Bryant Laker colors? You should probably get somebody down here. There's a defect on this shoe. It's in Laker colors. Jordan 6 debuted a second time in Laker colors. Am I making this up? I thought it was a misprint. I bought like a lot. Because you know how like you can make money? Because you don't think I just buy Jordan 7s, do you? No, I'm going to front run. Larry, is this why you get free shit from Nike? Larry, is it true that you did for Nike basketball, which is you sold Nike basketball shorts on the runway at New York Fashion Week because your mentor is Mark McCormack? Just eat it. Just swallow the genius stuff and just say, I bow at the feet of Larry Chang's 88 IQ points. I bow. I kowtow bow. That fucking rhymed. Is it time for a country song? I kowtow bowed to the brain. Kowtow bow. Kowtow bow. Oh my God, kowtow bow almost sounds Chinese. You're welcome. Will somebody text me kowtow bow? Because my dog's got a turtle head. It's popping. I'm going to have him drop a Bristol 4. I'm not going to take a picture of it. I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to throw it in the trash. I'm going to walk Tom Brady.